Okay, we'll see if this does this right. I had some technical issues last time, which seems to be a running theme of my show, not intentionally. Mic seems to be alright. I have Marc Rebillet pulled up today. We'll see if we can just combine some creative stuff, just like we did way in the beginning. But now I'm using, I went from OBS to Streamlabs, and then I switched back to OBS, but OBS also has an overlay that I've never used before. So, looking at that, and I don't actually see, whoa, stream elements, haha, yes, that is odd. This bot popped in my chat to remind me that's who is new in my OBS. Yeah. Neat. I guess that sent out a message to everyone, which is different than Streamlabs. On Streamlabs, you had to enter it in before you went live. So this is like very new-ish than what I'm used to. So this works out. Let's see what it looks like on the internet, on the Twitch TV. It may not look like it, by the way, but the back here, oh my goodness. It is a lot cleaner now, but my goodness, it was a nightmare. It looks like super simple, and it looks like not a big deal, but I've been moving so much stuff in my room in between physical therapy, and I'm so tired. Yeah, so that's where we're at. Basically, like, I'm gonna have to create like a visual for this because I'm not great at communicating stuff, but where I am in my artistic journey with a lot of stuff is I'm being held up by my physical therapy. It is so extensive at this point that I'm just trying to process that it's Friday already. Like, how did this happen? What? I'm being punked. Yeah, that's what it feels like. Because everything from like my tailbone to my upper back to my jaw, it all hurts. So I really wanted to stick it out and stick to the schedule. I didn't actually tell anyone that I'm going to be here, so what I'm going to do is just go ahead and jump into it, and I'm going to play Marc while I catch up on some stuff. It's going to be a super chill stream today. Let's see what section we're in, because I didn't actually check that. Just chatting. Perfect. That's what I'm doing today. Yeah. So on the schedule, thus far, we're going to be making horns out of clay, and some of those will go in my shop, in my Shopify, and then some of those will be just for giveaways. I'll have some that'll be Twitch related for some of the subscribers, and then I also have ones for people that are sharing my social media stuff. So I might make it into like a bundle to where you can get like horns and then like a drawing, some decals, all the fun stuff. But I'll just let you be a part of the process of me making some of this stuff for the giveaway. So that is part of what we're doing today. And so I'm like kind of burnt out on searching for music, to be honest. So I hope like Twitch is cool with me playing another stream for music. I don't think like Marc has ever had a problem with people playing his stuff, so that's what we're gonna do. Because I did it in the very beginning too. I'm still learning like who's okay with what on the internet, because everyone's very picky and everyone is different about it. So yeah, we're gonna do this, and I'm gonna get stuff set up, get some water, put my clay out, and the way I usually do my baking for my clay is I will take all the little pieces, and then I will put them together and just do like a whole batch, kind of like cookies. I just make a bunch of different clay stuff and then bake them all at once, rather than just having the oven running a ridiculous amount of time. There's no need for it. Just do them all at once. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to bake some horns like some cookies. Maybe we'll make some that look like cookies. That could be cute. But I have a need for many horns, so we'll just go ahead and do that, and I'll play this right now while I grab stuff. Yeah, so don't go anywhere. I will be here. And let me know like what stuff sounds like. I can't get my desktop audio to actually work, so we're going the super old school route, which is pretty much mainly what I've had this entire time, and that's playing music out of my speakers and then having you hear it as well, so you'll get to do that. And if it's too quiet or if it's like way too super loud, let me know, please, because I want to make it nice. But for anyone that doesn't know, this is Marc Rebillet. He is a musician that is phenomenal, and he's really exciting, and he's also doing a lot of good with the stuff that he's getting come his way. He's got a lot of support, a lot of loving fans, and he'll do stuff like donate to charities on stream and talk about how we should value human connection and all the important things. So this is him doing his thing. I've never been able to make it out to his stream, but I would like to. I have my green tea. Hi, Plague Midgets. Hello! I'm going to play some of Marc's stuff while I work on stuff. Let me know if you can hear it all right. Let me know if it gets like too loud or anything. I can't get my desktop audio to work, so this is like how I'm working around it for now, which is also how I started. But yeah, he's still doing streaming, and I've never been able to make it out to his stream. So I listened to this while I was working on stuff the other day, and I thought maybe you guys might like it too. This is a little more of like the radio element of my show that I haven't been able to touch in a long time, because it takes a lot of scheduling and a lot of planning. But my space isn't like crazy messy, so I can do stuff in here. If you are in the chat, or if you're lurking and you want to tell me about your day, please feel free to. I'm just here to make stuff and then vibe with the people that are doing the music thing. Yeah, I don't have any of that ready yet, but I will in the future. But I like Marc's stuff anyway, so maybe we could just chill and hang out and do this together for a bit.
R.I.P. Sophie. Someone said in the comments, R.I.P. Sophie. Yes, big R.I.P. to Sophie. I'm going to turn the volume up just a little bit. I think is it maybe low for you guys? How's that? A little better? We're turning it up. Hey, yep.
Let me give him like a sign, like a little text thing, because I know how to do that. Maybe not super fast, but I know how to do it. It's a little different for Streamlabs than it is for OBS, and it's been a bit, but also, sorry, my brain is like melting at this point. I've been going non-stop with my physical therapy, and it's like messing up everything. But once it's done, it's just maintenance after a certain point. But I can like feel it like all in my body. It's been crazy. Like I think I like subconsciously trained myself to tune out certain pain receptors after a while. And the process of me going through this physical therapy means that I have to like unlock these channels again and tell my body like, hey, you can feel this. We need to figure out if you're actually pulling it or not. And so when that happens, it's like, I don't know. I feel like it's probably pretty synonymous with when people like have their Lyme disease triggered. Their entire body like goes into overdrive and it tries to flush out a portion of the body, like a certain percentage of the body. And I think like my body is just realizing like how much the inside of it looks like ground meat. Cause it's been like crazy. Cause what I thought was just like a big muscle knot would end up being like these clusters of these little muscle knots. And like all up here especially, it's been a lot. But my spine is like better than ever. I really don't think it's been like this kind of curvy in a long time. Like I had my friend Joseph like tell me to go see a doctor because I'm sure that he found some news that he felt the doctor should tell me. But yeah, I don't know how I was functioning for real. Like it's been a lot to work through them, but I was just like chilling, like walking around with like a spine that barely worked. How? Okay, we're gonna make Marc a sign, and then I'm gonna make some stuff. Okay, good. You'll be able to see what I've been making over here in just a sec. Give me a second. Hey, look at this. Look at me making a little sign for the internet. This is weird. I'm just now figuring out how Twitter works. I'm really behind on a lot of this stuff. Okay, this is so like dummy thick huge. What? A little bit smaller. Please, yes. You know what? That's good. That's nice. But I can also adjust this to where you can have like a little box behind it. Let me see if I can do that. Because I'm going to use these signs later on for other stuff anyway. It's going to have to be done, so you get to see my grunt work.
Hey Twitch, what's going on, baby? You guys doing well? How's the music sounding? Is it sounding good? It's not clipping or anything, is it? Sounding good? Yeah. Something about you.
There we go. Cool. Hey, look at that. It has taken me so long to learn everything in this, and I'm nowhere near done. Like, I haven't even touched green screen stuff. More to come. Yeah. Let's get other stuff set up. I have orange. This is Primo clay. This is the kind of clay that I like. And then there's also this wire. Yes. There's so much stuff in here. I was looking for very specific colors, but there's not really an organization system for this. Like this red. It's squishy. No. Get out of here. That's me. That's my face. So a little tip for doing clay stuff. I recommend getting foil. This is kind of like this secret magical thing that a lot of clay crafters use. You can use it for a frame inside of the actual clay. And it's malleable, but you can stick it together and have it stay in certain places, which is pretty great. Because I mean, if you're just trying to like put sticks together, there's only so much you can do with that. Oh, there's a pretty purple and pink in here, and I like these quite a bit. So I think I'm going to incorporate this as well. You know what? Do we have any yellow? Ooh, I'm feeling yellow. Oh, there's a pretty blue. A whole bunch of red. Wow. Yeah, there's so much more here than I thought there was. Oh, there's brown. Perfect. Oh, you know what? Okay. There's a few different kinds that I've been wanting to make, but you know what? I have air dry clay, and I've actually never got to use it. I've never got to play with it. Like, I've never really like touched it. And I think I've done like a little bit of pottery. I don't know if they're considered the same thing, but I did a little bit of that in high school, but that's pretty much it. So I think I'm going to take some of that and just add that to the pile, and we'll just make all of it together. Oh, by the way, I don't have all of my filters up right now. My status thing, the main thing that all the Twitch streamers need, the notifications, I guess, that's not up yet, but I am keeping an eye on what this is showing me, so if I miss anything, just please let me know. looks almost like meat. This guy is groovy. It's nice. Oh my goodness. Some of this is like, too hard right now. Like this clay. Ow. Yeah, this is not like, we're not going to use this color right now. There's a way to get it softer, but it's a long, extensive process. I'm not going to do that right now. We're going to use the clay that's already soft. I don't want to start with that one, but we'll do this one. So these are complementary colors, and I think these are really pretty. We're going to use these. This is like ASMR. Okay. Got a bar of the orange. And then I'm also doing a bar of the blue. And we're going to separate these and make them into little lines. And these will be ones that we won't have to paint, we won't have to coat them. We'll just have them ready to go. There's a lot of stuff that you can do with paint, but just like taking out all the other steps, yes please. That sounds nice. Like please, what is that do, right? This one looks like cheese.
Right. I know, you know, we know together.
I should probably tell people that I'm here.
We know
I didn't do that. I'm gonna do that.
Together we're strong, together we're right.
So what I'm doing right now is I'm going to my Discord, or the Discord that I made for everyone, and I'm going to the live section, the live streaming now, or streaming live now, yes. And I'm just letting people know that I'm streaming. And if you are in the Discord, or if you would like to be, there's an entire section set up just for streamers to be able to do that. We're all friends. It's been so long since I've used mine. I have to go way back. I'm usually really good about promoting other people's stuff, and then I just kind of like forget my own. Ooh, I like this one. Do this one.
Keep it going, keep it moving, keep it together one time. Keep it going, keep it going, keep it going till the end of time. You gotta keep moving and moving and moving, baby, and moving, baby, moving all the time, together all the time. Gotta keep moving.
Okay, I've now uploaded to Discord. And what's kind of difficult about like managing 6 social media accounts is trying to do that all at once and it not take forever. So if you ever have to share like a bunch of stories at once, I recommend going to Instagram first.
Move that shit, move that shit, move that shit, gotta ha, move that shit, move that shit, move that shit, gotta ha, move that shit, move that shit, move that shit, gotta ha, move that shit, move that shit, move that shit, gotta move that body when you're moving on the floor. Oh, move your body when you're moving it some more. Oh, move it close to me. Get that groove upon me, rub that ass on my penis, baby. Gotta rub that ass on my penis, rub that ass on my penis, rub that ass on my penis, rub that ass on my ass on my penis, rub that ass on my penis, rub that ass on my penis.
Hang on, I'm trying to find my other advertisement. Hey, yeah, gosh, this is not gonna focus, but that's what I'm doing right now. I made these. And they make my life so much easier because then I don't have to like go through and do a new one like every single time. His voice is so lovely. Oh my goodness. He's being like super casual about it, but I've noticed that he's been doing opera lately. Like just kind of like throwing it out while he does his thing. It's pretty cool. Opera is really hard to do. Okay. What's wild is this is just stories too. This isn't even like, this isn't going to the actual thing. I can definitely see why people have social media account managers. Like, that would be something I would invest in. I would be down. Because then I could just make art. And that sounds lovely. Okay, that is, alright, we'll do Twitter. I always forget Twitter. I always leave Twitter out because by the time I'm done with like the other things, I just don't get to Twitter, but I'm gonna update Twitter and then I'll be able to start. I've started giving myself like a little more time for my physical therapy and it's kind of like making my work schedule suffer. So I'm just inviting you to see what I do behind the scenes. Done. That's all you get. Maybe a Facebook Live, but that's it. I feel like I'm like trying to just spread myself thin like some butter to try to just broadcast myself to the internet. It's so spread out. It was actually very surprising for me to come across. I'm sure with Facebook buying up everything, eventually it won't be so disconnected, but then one company will have everything. Good enough. Yeah. So I'm going to start with stuff that's simple, like doing horns, but I really want to do a bunch of complex stuff too. I remember when I first started college, got into a sculpture class, and I started making paper sculptures, and I haven't even touched that since I've been in college, which is quite some time ago. So I'd like to maybe like see what all I can do with sculpture and show it off on stream, but also not like take up too much space in my place, because I've got a lot going on in here. And I actually own half the stuff that I used to. It's just been a lot, like with my business and like my personal stuff, streaming stuff. Even this is like using muscles that I'm not used to. So this is good. You can just do stuff, and usually it ends up using a lot more muscle groups than people realize. But like being too sedentary for too long, like it was really bad on my body. So I'd imagine it's probably not so great for other people too. Gosh, this clay is kind of dry, but I don't want to have to mix all of this. So I think what I'm going to try, because if these crack, I'm okay with that. I can work with that design. I'm going to take these and I'm going to coat it in the same stuff that I would use to like loosen them up, and then just put that in between the layers. So they're going to melt together anyway, because it's a plastic that melts, that you can sculpt. Essentially, that's what this is, polymer clay. It's weird. Yeah, so we'll make those nice and smooth, and then rounded. And hopefully we can make something that stays together. If nothing else, I have glue and I have fabric. We'll make something work. So coming out on my social medias very soon. Hopefully tomorrow. If not tomorrow, the day after tomorrow. I'm posting the link and the fully descriptive post for this like radio show thing I do. It's just an appreciation show where I show off artists and I tell people, hey, wow, look at this person. Look at them doing cool stuff. Let's allow some serotonin in our brains for a little bit. And that's like free and open to all artists. I'd like to make it to where I can just share the platform that I have. That's the main reason why I built it, so I can maybe like catch in people's eyes and send that support to people that need it. But yeah, if you are an artist or if you have a friend that is an artist, please feel free to send them to my social medias, whatever one that they use. And I am posting across all of them my form to be featured in my show. So it'll look kind of like this. And depending on my energy levels and just the schedule, like how many people want to be featured, it could be like this, or it could be much more like hyped up, maybe some painting, some video games, maybe some music in between. It just really just depends. Like, we've had some pretty chill ones, and then we've had like some really hyped up ones too. December was wild. But this is definitely like, what can I do on stream today that my body will allow? Because it was fighting me a lot today. And I just wanted to stick to my schedule and show up anyway. I'm thinking that the worst is over, to be honest. Like, I think I'm past like the hardest part of physical therapy. I need water. Or tea. Tea will work.
That's not bad. That's not bad right there. Let's see. Let's see if we can do like a... Everyone having a nice little Saturday? It's good to see you. Very good to see you. Hope you don't mind if I'm just chilling and making some shit up. I'm having a really nice Saturday, having a really nice week in general, feeling good, and just felt like hopping on here just for a little bit, just to make some shit up.
Yeah, usually I advertise like a ton for my stream, and I kind of just like looked at the calendar and I was like, oh my gosh, it's Friday already. Wow. I kind of was in disbelief, to be honest. But it is nice to be here. It's nice to see you peeps. It's nice to get back at it, get some stuff done. Most of my time has been spent on my body or on the environment in here, building the studio to actually function and work like a studio. Oh, I did a thing. Hang on. That's on me. Makes more sense with music. Yes. Ninja! Hello, hello! Welcome to the chat. I'm making horns, and we're hanging out with Marc and his music. This is just what I was doing not that long ago, and I figured that maybe you guys would like to see it, and this is what my body can do today. So we are crafting together and vibing the terminologies. Yes. But yeah, if there's ever anything up with the audio, if you need me to adjust anything, just let me know, because I don't really know what it sounds like from the other side.
Teachers here.
Vibe time. Yes.
Time
indeed.
for class.
It's groovy.
Sit that fucking ass down in that seat. Take out your textbook, you shit. Time for a lesson. Chapter 4. Damn. Get it.
making masks soon, and I'm so excited.
Yeah. Push it out, push it out, push out your energy, push it out, push it out, push it out, put out your energy, you push it out, put out your energy, you pop it.
Ninja, Mark is very quotable. It's beautiful.
The heat is pushing the nerve system, nerves is pushing up the sweat is coming up to the left, the right is the wetness, it gets like a clef, a treble and bass be working together, to harmonizing and creating thread under the center of the cloud, about a hill of monster, I'm a monster. I'm gonna come up out of the ground with a hoo-ha monster. I'm a monster.
Dance time.
I'm gonna come up
Yes.
out of the ground with a and I'm a monster.
Yes, please feel free to vibe. I can only vibe so much because my body hurts, but I'm here to have a good time with you guys.
I'm the creature from the Black Lagoon. I'm gonna come up, baby. I got the tar and I got the teeth. I'm gonna fuck you up. I'm gonna eat your teeth. I'm gonna eat them, swallow them, eat your whole damn thing with the dinner and the friends and family. And I'm eating all the shit in the bowl. I'm eating all the shit in the goddamn bowl. It's jambalaya, bitch, in the bowl, and I'm eating that shit. I'm eating that hot.
This one's stubborn. Okay, so I'm gonna make these like flat little pancakes and then have smaller little pancakes on top of them, like a layered cake. But I want them to go to a point, so I'll just, mush them differently. Very bottom ones, lots of mush. And I do want them to look a little drippy and uneven, so this method is actually fine for that.
Mom, give me some sugar. Mom, give me some sugar.
Smush. Yes. It doesn't make any sounds, but
sugar.
here it is. Yeah. Looks like a Krabby Patty.
Give me some sugar.
I want to paint my nails soon. It'd be nice.
Give me sweet cane sugar.
They've got makeup all over them.
The goddamn cane. I said I've got a sugar shortage and I need a supply. I need to put it in my veins. Need the sugar now, need it fast, need it quick. Need it on your lips. Sugar. Sugar.
It's fine. I got it. It's good.
Sugar. 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 Sugar.
Like this. Yes.
Sugar. 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 Give me sugar cane, baby, give me sugar cane on the brain, sugar cane, give me a little cane, give me all the shit.
You say you're playing with a ball of blue tack? You know what? Close enough. You can make yourself your own little Krabby Patty too if you want.
I wanna eat your tits and I wanna eat your slut. I wanna eat you on the ear, baby, come here with the brain sensing. I'm eating the whole goddamn, the energy is flowing through my little body and it's slamming in the wall, in the hall. Now it's over in this motherfucking bathroom stall and it's going, this keeps going, baby, energy be breaking through the wall. Now it's higher through the ceiling, now it breaks through the drywall, up into the atmosphere, and now we're here, baby, give it to me. I need sugar. I need sugar. I need a little sugar. Need a little sugar. I need a little sugar. 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 Thank you. Isn't that just nice? Isn't that just fine?
I love the chat. There's so much random stuff in here. People are putting actual sugar in the chat as emotes. That's so cute. This is fun that you can have like interaction on such a weird level. Like, I don't know, I was around before texting. This is still kind of overwhelming. We are just like barrel rolling through technology at this point. I'm trying to keep up. Need a little sugar. Yes. What's fun? Oh my gosh, by the way, it should still be like this, but I'm at 200 followers. So, yay! And what does this mean? This means that I should have more emotes unlocked, like little slots for me to fill in emotes. So, more emotes coming your way very soon. If that's how it works. I'm like 90% sure, but I'm so afraid to like set anything in stone at this point because things just stop working randomly. I'm gonna check probably tonight, see if I can upload them. I'm pretty stoked. Whenever I get to the point where I have more emote slots than I have emotes, I'll just make some more. So that's really cool. I can either make them based around me or memes. I do enjoy SpongeBob a lot. Or I could do more fruit fling stuff. Yeah, I've got a bunch of different fruit. Some of them aren't uploaded yet for the emotes, but that's the video game I made. So more of those fruit coming soon for sure, because I know I have some extras of those. And then after that, I don't really know. I think I'm gonna let people decide. You show up. What kind of emotes do you want to see whenever you go to a Twitch stream? I can make them. I'd like to make it to where it's pretty customized for the community. Could be nice. Boop. It looks like a cake. Like a kind of Alice in Wonderland looking cake in a way. It's uneven. Delicious. Boop, boop. Oh, that's what I'm going to try next. For recording, I'm going to have like real life random stuff to see what kind of sounds I can get out of them. I also know how to do video editing more than I did, which is pretty exciting. Never really touched it, but I was having some troubles with my files being MKV file and then not MP4, and I couldn't edit them until they were MP4, but it turns out that OBS actually has a system to where you can convert the MKV files into MP4 files, and it's super easy and it's super fast. So very happy I went back to OBS because it has now unlocked video editing in a way. Because as easy as that may sound, it's not like commonplace to like, I don't know, I had so much trouble just as someone that's kind of new to the internet, just trying to convert a file. And these are going to be a little uneven, but that's the idea. We're just layering them now, and we're going going to shape them after we mix them. And we're going to put that goopy stuff on them too. Oh, hey! If you don't mind me asking, how old are you? I'm 26? Yeah? Sounds about right. We'll go with that. This one I need to make pointy. Wow. I don't know if it was intended for an Owen Wilson voice, but that's what I read it in. Yeah, I'm pretty stoked. I'm doing a combination of like physical therapy with dance, yoga, and calisthenics. And like once I get through the physical therapy portion of it, once I get through that portion of it, I'll be able to do all the stuff so much easier because my body won't be fighting me the whole time. It's gonna be nice. This perspective is weird. It's just like, because I have to make it pointy. Gosh. Getting back into clay working. Neat. It's been a long time. Ah, you say I look so young? Thank you. I do my best to take care of my skin, and I do have a little bit of blush upon my cheeks, good sir. Yeah, cool. I would prefer to appear youthful. Partially that means not being in pain, so that's nice. It was interesting. I remember my studio art professor commenting that I had like, during like the happiest times of my collegiate career, he would mention how I was like extremely animated and looked awake, looked alive. And it was like a night and day difference from whenever I started having like trouble in college with the egos and people that were not actually there to help people. So I think it makes all the difference. Like, I enjoy what I'm doing now so much more than like most of the other stuff that I've been kind of like shuffled towards. So this is nice. I'm like 100% sure that like me feeling like I can actually go to a job that works around my health and that has a community that actually cares about me, like that's like top notch why I do this. That's like top tier. You can't get that at most places in life. So honestly, I think that helps. Like, I've been working on my stress levels, which is really hard to do, especially because it affects my body quite a lot. But I'm thinking that like the support I've felt from the community does play a big role in me being able to like chill out, because it gets bad. My stress gets bad, and then it like snowballs from there. It's not fun. So I've been working on it. We've got some pointy boys. These are going to be a little uneven, but I prefer them that way. It's a little cake. Yeah, it's probably gonna be really weird for me looking back on photos, to be honest. Because, like, I've been needing this physical therapy for, like, 10 years. So, I feel like I'm unlocking channels, honestly. Because I get to be more, like me. Like, me personally, what I'm like when I can access my muscles. So it's gonna be nice. Lighting also helps. I've got like the anime eye thing going on. This little like dot that's over there. Okay. Let me grab the scoop. So we have something called clay softener. Softens the clay. And that's what we're using today on our horns. I'm going to put this in between and then on the outside to make sure it doesn't crack. Hopefully it won't crack. Wow, this is weird. Like, my jaw's in a different place. It's very subtle, but I can feel it just slightly. Gosh, this is gonna take some getting used to. It's like not even done either. I have like these muscle knots that are here that I've been working through, and oh my gosh, they've been hurting a lot. But I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it anyway. Because I would like access to all of my face, please. I'm gonna need a brush. Gosh, my brush etiquette is terrible too. Maybe a sponge would work. I'm gonna grab a sponge. Sponge it is. Hi, Star Fox. Hello. Welcome to the chat. We're hanging out with Mark, and we're making horns. And this is not the final product by any means, but this is part of the process. Yeah, I'm actually astounded that it's Friday. I was in disbelief. But I showed up. Here I am. If you need me to adjust anything, any kind of sound or anything, just let me know.
I'm gonna lose it with you. I'm gonna lose it with you.
This is clay softener.
I'm losing it, I'm losing the touch, I'm losing reality, I'm losing everything with you. And turn it upside down, it's all new. I got the feelings and baby, so do you. Yo, it's mutual understanding.
We're just gonna do the outsides. Because the insides are like already like starting to get real friendly with each other. They don't want to come apart. They'll rip.
Shove it in my ass, shove it in your pussy, shove it wherever we want to shove it in his Gucci. Now we gonna fuck each other up with the drug of lads. It's that ass, it's that ass. I see.
That's not in frame. Here you go. Say just Skyriming and looking for another car to buy to toy around with. That's cool. Probably gonna go for a Genesis coupe. At least for my PC, his bass is kind of loud. Okay. Turn it down just a little bit. Okay, I turned it down. Let me know how that sounds. If it's like too quiet, I'll turn it back up.
before you get some. You better stop it, baby, when you bring it down.
I think these might end up looking a little Dr. Seuss, which I'm definitely okay with. They're doing this beveled thing that I could smooth out, but I really like the texture, so I'm gonna leave it. You have two nifty speakers with a subwoofer for your PC, so you don't know how it sounds for other people. Sounds just fine for you now, though. Okay, cool. Yeah, I appreciate the update. Dragon Quest poo. That's funny. I have the little slime. I have this little boy. I'm not familiar with much Dragon Quest outside of, I think it's the 7th one, was the one that I played. It was for PS2. They're simple, but they're fun. I'm gonna curve these a little more. This one needs a little more. Star Fox, you say, I started with Dragon Quest Warriors for NES. I love those games. How am I feeling? How was your day? And how is your night? I am so tired, to be honest. But I've been going through like my physical therapy very quickly, and I just felt like all of that all at once today, and it was kind of like overwhelming and surprising. But I'm just kind of like, I went on autopilot for most of the day and got a lot of the adult stuff done. So it was nice to be able to like do something that I wanted to do. I wanted to listen to Mark's stream. I wanted to make some stuff that I can put in my shop and then start doing giveaway stuff for the community. So like earlier was kind of a bit much, but I'm feeling pretty good now. I'm happy to be here. I'm happy to like hang out with the peeps, make the things, listen to the music. It's nice. How are you, Star Fox, and anyone else in the chat, or potentially lurking? How's your day? How are you? Um, is it like 80 degrees in Texas still? Because it's like 76 where I'm at. And it's still like taking me a while to process that a couple of weeks ago, like there was snow. What? It may seem alright on the outside. Yes, and the inside. How are the feelings? Yes. I think I'm going to model with all the horns that I make too. Do like little photo shoots with them because I think they're so cute. Oh my goodness. They go with my makeup. Ah, I love them. Oh, I'm gonna bake these. They're gonna be beautiful. I'm so excited. One day I want to do like pointed ears. That would be nice. Yeah. I will stick with my human ears for now. But deep down, I want to buy another car. Yeah, I get that. I really do. I feel that. So you can race? That's cool. I've wanted to check out the rallies eventually. It seems like a very exciting type of thing to be a part of. I wouldn't want to be the person in some of the rally racing where they're like on the track and these people that are like going 100 miles an hour, they can just like turn you into mayonnaise. I don't want any of that. But I would like to be able to watch from a stadium that is a little bit safer for me to observe, and that could be cool. How elfy I look already. Would rock the pointy ears like a badass. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I really appreciate that. Everything elf makes me happy.
We need to bring out the banana.
The banana. It's very important. But I'm actually working on that with my room too. I'll have to take a picture and show you guys like this really interesting fairy-ish thing that I've got going over by my bed. It's cleaner, more organized up here. This I can breathe over here too. I'm trying to make it nicer and softer in here, and I think it's working. I can feel like I'm not having as much cabin fever, which is nice. I figured if I maybe like bring the inspiration of the outdoors inside, maybe it'll help, because I don't leave hardly ever. So I gotta say, I think it's all coming together, and I'm pretty stoked. I'm excited to show you guys. Like, you like the hot air balloon one? Thank you. It's not done, but I'll show you it. I'm going to finish this up and then put it in a local shop, and then I'll have prints available on my Shopify. Don't worry, soon you can leave and be outside again. I'm keeping an eye on the vaccines, and oh my gosh, like, what is happening? Sorry, I'm like still adjusting to like my new face, my new jaw. God, it's like still swollen from me like messing with it. I've got like these nodules and gosh, so many muscle knots from working through. But like, they're releasing my jaw and it feels great in a way. I'm very distracted, sorry. Back to chat. Say awesome. I like that one. Thank you. It's an older one that I didn't really know what to do with, and then I remember that foreground is a thing, and I need to incorporate that in my work a lot more. Doing set design actually has helped me with that quite a bit, and then revisiting my comics and seeing how I was layering like foreground and using the actual like boxes to do that. I think it's been helping with my other work, because in nature, like, when you have your perspective, there's almost always a layer of complexity of like, there's something in the foreground and in the middle and then way in the back. So I think I'm like learning how to incorporate that in some of my work so it doesn't feel so flat. Just put plants on everything. It fixes it. Okay. So I've got a series of paintings that are coming up that are going to just have a lot of plant inspiration. I think it'll make me happier to see vines and stuff in my room. So that's part of what I'm doing with that. Because adventure, just like my bio says. The one behind me on the chair is really nice. Well, thank you. Yes, that is our community canvas. I paint on this anytime we do a painting party, and sometimes have like music with that. I really want to save this one for like when there's live music, because it's kind of like, I like to paint this while I listen to live music. So yeah, that's a thing. This is just, I'm not used to this. I don't talk a whole lot either, so like, it's moving. I can feel it. You sure someone didn't hit you? Who I gotta fight? I appreciate you being willing to come to the aid of a damsel in distress. But no, there's just like my squishmallows. And I'm pretty sure they're not, doing any fisticuffs. I think I'm gonna be okay. Nah, it's just like when someone tenses up, just human anatomy, one of the pressure points for that tension tends to be right here in the jaws, in the little section right here. When you stress up, you clench your jaw, and then this starts to recede. And if this goes on for a long time with someone with Ehlers-Danlos, and they don't know about it, that means that it could be like winding it up like a yo-yo and like preventing you from having access to your jaw. Like, I'm just now realizing how bad it is, but it's nice to have my jaw back again. That, and then like all the muscles up here. I actually, Kim commented, my best friend Kim, she commented like, I think like right before I started this process for like streaming and content creation and all that, she said, you don't smile as much, and I told her, I was like, it takes too much energy for me to do that. Like, I have to make a conscious effort to move my eyebrows right now. It's so weird. It's because it's just like not there yet, because in the line of commands from my muscles, because they're muscle systems, there's a knot somewhere. There's a muscle knot, probably along my spine, that is raveled up. You know what? I actually I was gonna say this for a YouTube video, but I might as well do it here. Let me give you a visual. This makes everything so much easier. Okay, so muscles are fibers. They're stuff. And ribbon is also like a fiber. And for this demonstration, I'm using ribbon. So you've got like these like things, these strings that are made out of human flesh. And that's your muscles. And you got a whole bunch of them, and they fit together in different ways. So if you have something way over here that you need to move, it's got to take this muscle path here to get here, which normally isn't a big deal because everything's aligned. It's fine. It's where it's supposed to be. We're complex machines made out of meat and electricity, but as long as we stay connected to all the small pieces, we'll be fine. Well, when you have Ehlers-Danlos, something that occurs is due to stress, or really just stress. Either it's bodily stress, your body's doing more than it's supposed to, or it's mental stress. You're handling more mental stress than you're supposed to. That stress gets up in that muscle, and it starts to create a knot. So then, all of a sudden, when you have this over here, try to pull, this is a muscle knot, and like this is not getting the proper access that it needs. You can send as much like tension as you want, but if that muscle knot gets bad enough, like, I mean, like my shoulder blades were out of socket. They literally like were not able to stay in position until I released the muscle knots. But even then, after the muscle knots are released, the muscles don't know how to be there. They don't, they're was it muscular dystrophy? Is that I don't think that's the right term for it, but it's atrophy. It's whenever they're degraded over time. So they're not strong. They have to like rebuild back and get nourishment from circulation, from the blood that can now properly get to where it's supposed to be. And that's what I've been doing. That's where I've been. And once those muscle knots are gone, I'm going to make sure to do enough maintenance to where it's never going to be like that again. I'm never going to have this shell of a body that's just mostly ground meat. I'm excited because that also means I can bring stuff like singing and dancing to my channel, which is going to happen eventually. There's no way that's going to happen right now. I'm just like pushing my limits as is. So you get informational stuff and highlights of other people, yeah, and makeup and comic stuff and drawing stuff. But eventually, like, I'd really like to do some stuff with dance and whatnot. That could be cool. I could show you my baton stuff. I have more room in my room now to practice. I'm so stoked for these. Ah! Look at them. They will be delicious. I've got like little headsets little headbands, and there's also supposed to be a way that, I mean, I've got like fishing line, and I think some people just use fishing line. You just like stab a hole through these, and then you use the fishing line, and it stays that way. I think before I bake them, I'm gonna look it up and see like what the best method is, because I do want it to be to where like someone could get these and wear them and hopefully take pictures and share them in the Discord, because that would be cool. Okay, I'm gonna catch up on chat, and then I need water because I'm gonna die. Ooh, you should read the new Sonic IDW comics. You have every issue, but haven't read them yet. It sounds about like me. I have every single one of the Death Note mangas. I haven't read any of them. I think I've read maybe the first few chapters of the first book, and I liked it. I've been overwhelmed for quite some time. But I have heard about the comics, the Sonic comics. I want to check those out. I also know that, like, my friend who's a hardcore Sonic fan, there's, like, some drama with the Sonic comics. That's beautiful. What? You're just casually slipping that in there. Just flexing. Whatever. That's so, like, okay, I don't know. Technology's weird, man. Because you'll see, like, a level of talent that, like, before we had this, people would never get noticed. People would never have the ability to have other people see them. And now we're here, and it's at such a scale that it is, like, mind-boggling. People have compared him to, like, Mozart and stuff. It's great. Because I know that there's so many people that, like, are just doing cool stuff, but no one gets to see them do their cool thing. So it's cool to see that there are still people, like, showing up and doing this thing, because it's hard. Oh my gosh. Yeah, managing all of this, I don't know how he does it so efficiently. It's you know, I think I've been here, like, kind of like 4 months, 5 months, somewhere around there. So I don't know, maybe I'm being, like, too hard on myself. I just want everything to be organized and know how to do everything right now. Did I play the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Turtles in Time on Super Nintendo? I haven't, but that sounds very familiar. Like, I'm a part of a few places that value a lot of retro games, and I feel like I've heard people talk about that a fair amount. Should look into DDPY. It's amazing. What makes it amazing? Yeah. Alright, I see your hydrate here, and I actually need to go get water, so this is perfect. Thank you, Star Fox, for getting me a hydrate. Definitely appreciate it. They're in the 30s now, not including the spin-offs. I'm gonna have to be right back, and then we'll do stuff. But for right now, here's this. And also, on stream, oh gosh, is this still wet? Scourge bought a custom order for me, basically just, like, threw me money, and this is what I did with that. It's not done, but, I will be finishing this up, putting some black overlay on it so it makes more sense, and, finish that up on stream, and then I'll ship that his way Monday. I've got a lot of orders shipping out Monday. So before I go, let me put my Shopify up, because that's the responsible thing to do. Oh gosh. Here you go. Cool. And this is my shop. So what I'm gonna do really soon is stuff like this, like this is like markers, and there's a lot of texture into it. This is from a poem that I did. I just recycled some of the paper and signed it. I'm gonna have these up in my shop, and these are very small, but they come with, like, a color colorful, pretty little envelope. But yeah, I'm gonna have that. If any of the ones that I make are ones that I just really, really like, I'll save them and put them in my shop as prints. But water, we're doing water. I'll be back. Here's Mark.
Everybody shut the damn hell fuck up. Everyone shut your goddamn shit up. Everyone shut your goddamn fucking mouth. Oh wait, no, here we go. So yeah. Everybody shut your goddamn ass mouth. Everybody shut your little bitch ass mouth. Everybody shut your goddamn mouth. Shut your fucking mouth right now, little bitch. Shut your ass. Shut your face. Shut every hole on your goddamn body. Shut your ass. Shut the fuck up. Everybody shut up. I'm trying to get my ass goddamn. Trying to get my ass damn now. Trying to get my ass on down. Trying to get my ass on down. Trying to get my ass right on down. Trying to get my ass on down. I'm trying to get my goddamn ass. Trying to get my ass down. Trying to get my ass on down. Trying to get my goddamn ass on down. What? Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. Shut your damn mouth. Shut the fuck up. Shut your damn mouth. God damn it. Shut your mouth. Shut your little bitch ass mouth. Trying to get the fuck down. Trying to get my damn ass down. Trying to get my damn ass down. Trying to get down. Trying to get my damn ass down. Trying to get my damn ass down. Trying to get down. Trying to get my damn ass down. Trying to get my damn ass down. Trying to get down. Trying to get my damn ass down. Trying to get my damn ass down. Thank you, everybody. So lovely to be here. So lovely to have been with you. What a nice stream. I wore myself out. It's been a big, long day. I hope you enjoyed this as much as I did. Had a fucking blast, as I always do with you guys. I love you so, so much. And, goddamn, man. What a fucking pleasure. I just love you. Every time I get on here, I remember how much I love you people. You lovely, wonderful, goddamn people. Please take care of yourselves. Please be good to each other. Please take care of each other. Look after each other. Ask after each other. Treat each other with kindness, generosity, and a little bit of sweetness. We can all use that. we can all use a little bit of sweetness right on the face. So, without further ado, I'm going to piece out this thing. And I hope you guys continue to prove on it. I love you. Take it easy. Good night, everybody.
I left to do things, and the stream ended. Gosh, that was weird. My brain almost asked me to check for a mask. I'm gonna play his other one, and I think I'm gonna make some cream of wheat. It's like one of my random snacks that I make way too unhealthy. Interesting. I'm noting the times. I'm taking notes for streaming. Cool. Hi Star Fox, welcome back. Oh no. I don't know if that was me or not. But I'm gonna make some food. I'm starving. So, if you don't have a kettle, an electric kettle in your room, 10 out of 10 recommend one. If you don't have one, you're really missing out. Because you can make like super quick stuff like tea and oatmeal, just a variety of things. Like if you do the ramen noodle cups, you can instantly have hot water. Although I don't recommend most of them. Most of them are really, really bad for you. But that's like been my main thing that has made like depression easier, my body not working easier. If you don't have to exert just a ton of energy to refuel yourself, you really get a lot more out of it. So kettles, recommend. They also keep your air more humid just by using them. This water looks like it's almost done. Star Fox, it's really exciting that you're streaming again. I'm like, my entire schedule is behind because my physical therapy has been taking up just a lot of time. But after I do the call for artists, I'm gonna start working with people to build a schedule, and it's coming your way real soon. I can't even believe it's Friday, to be honest. But it's time. It's time I figure out how to make this technology like reliable, as reliable as I possibly can. And start making a schedule with it. So whenever you want to do some stuff, I mean that should be available like by next weekend. My water's boiling. it's my electric kettle. And here's some super hot water. And here's some stuff in a teacup that you can just cook in this little teacup. And you can do oatmeal, you can do cream of wheat. Yeah, and then it's like super fast and easy to make. And it's better than just eating junk food. Me personally, I'm trying to catch up on actually gaining weight. It's been a bit of a process. We need to eat more rice. Ooh, you see you got up to 5 viewers. That's exciting though. For real, for real. Streaming is exceptionally hard to do. It's really competitive. And I mean, you have to like think of it like you're competing with thousands of other people that are out there, and especially if you do video games, there's a lot of people in the video game section. You say my boss is on vacation, so my hours are gonna be all weird this coming week. Okay, yeah, we'll see what we can do and work around some stuff. You finished your playthrough of Star Fox Adventures and now may continue Zelda, A Link to the Past, but you don't know if that one is even entertaining to watch or not. I vote that you play what makes you happy, because for the most part, everything that I've found and everything that I've looked into, it all points to people want to be there to have a good time with what you enjoy doing. Because part of that interaction process is being able to celebrate stuff together. So if it's stuff that you feel is worth celebrating, go towards that, because then you can just have the other people that also feel the same way about the kind of stuff that you're passionate about. They'll be able to find you. Digging my shirt? Thank you. It's very witchy and different. Astrology kind of stuff. Space. Space and the stars. Yeah, see, like, this is trying to hang out over here. This is supposed to be back here. Like, you cut that out. Stop it. Just like constantly rearranging where my bones are. I'm gonna check on my food real quick. This cooked so fast. I was actually really surprised that it was done. Yeah, that is cream of wheat with some honey, like a lot of honey. Sometimes I'll put chocolate packets and stuff in them. Not very often though. I think I'd like to get the dark chocolate and just like mix it in. The chocolate that they have at Aldi's. Aldi? Aldi's? Aldi. These? They have good chocolate. They have like the best chocolate that I've ever had. It's a very specific brand, but like most of their stuff is imported chocolate, so the quality is really nice from the places that they get. I don't know, like I've heard that a lot of American chocolate is not great, and then I've also tasted American chocolate, and a lot of it's not great. And I didn't realize this until I had some foreign chocolate that was really good. And then I was like, oh wow, oh no. This is like fairy food. I can't go back now. Yeah, I miss our painting parties. I miss like getting up and having music and then painting to the music. When my body feels well enough, we'll do that again though. It's coming your way as soon as the body allows. Welcome to my cream of wheat ASMR. It's really just teacup ASMR. I'm reading chat. Yeah, it's good that you've been playing what you love. It makes a difference. You could play the homemade game of Super Mario World 2, Return to Dinosaur World. It's a homemade game. That is my favorite Mario game, just behind Super Mario World. Interesting. I'm really behind on a lot of the Mario stuff, but this one was like homemade. Someone gave me like a homemade game at a convention at Level Up Expo. No, that's the one in Vegas. Maybe it's just Expo. I don't know. Expo. Yeah, someone gave me like a game that they made, but it was for an older system, and I've never been able to play it. But I'd like to look into it. Painting party or not, I'm still here talking. Good. I'm so happy. Because I enjoy like being able to communicate with people. I enjoy like having people to hang out with. So I always appreciate that you show up and then you actually talk to me. It's so nice. I'm just vibing with Marc and cream of wheat. Homebrew game. Ooh, okay. Let me look at this. Check it out. Wow. Fancy. I'm gonna eat this because I'm starving. It's so hot though. Oh my goodness. No, this needs so much more honey. I really like mine when it's really sweet.
I was having way too much fun with that bass line. That bass line was pretty fucking dope. You can just fuck around with that.
plate now has significantly more honey in it. So it should be palpable.
Why did you lie? Oh, why did you lie to me? Why did you lie to me? Why did you lie to me?
Gosh, this is really exciting. So my house, my room is slowly becoming this sectioned off area with different designated like list of things that you can do in different places. So for example, I've got a whole section set up just for like doing makeup and doing modeling now, so that's really cool. And now I know where stuff is, which makes things so much easier. During my first stream, it took me like so long to find my drawing pen, and then I ended up not being able to use it for my 24-hour stream, which was crazy. I'm gonna do a Facebook Live. Just to remind people that I stream, because it's been a bit. Oh, you know what? Yeah, we're gonna do Facebook and maybe Instagram later, because I have a lot more people on Facebook.
Don't do it, bitch.
Here. And I'll put you over here. Cool. I'm now on 2 different streaming platforms. Wow. This is fun. What is this link that you sent me, Star Fox? I'm curious. Some stuff I can't open up while I'm streaming, but I can open up after. Like some stuff, YouTube will yell at me if I play it and I try to upload my video later. Hello, Facebook. I have a snack. I just wanted to remind people that I stream. That's a thing I do. Today's a chill day. We're making horns and doing stuff. And this is just what my body can handle today. That's the theme of the stream. It's a trailer for the beta version of that Mario game. Okay, I'll check that out off stream, because I'm pretty sure that they would just say for me not to play Mario music on stream. Yeah, I'm glad I got more honey, because it was not good. And now it's like decent. It's alright. I think it's just cool that people make video games. It's just something people do. I'm very close to scheduling a conference with the other half of the gaming company. Really just going off of his schedule at this point, but that's in the works too. BT dubs, by the way. I'm almost done, or we're almost done with our video game, Fruit Fling. And then once that's done, like, if we can get it on the Switch, then I can literally take the game that we have made as an indie company and play it on the Switch and then play it on stream. And then people in the chat could post the fruit They could post the fruit and the vegetables and the characters. And then it could just be a thing. People just fling the fruit. And I want this to happen so much. So I'm working on that as well. We're hanging out with Mark, and we're snacking and making stuff. I feel like a lot of people are overwhelmed right now. It seems like the social media has become a lot more quiet, and there's a lot more people saying that they're stepping away from it for a little bit. Which, honestly, that sounds like a pretty good idea. Like, if it's just a bit too much, like, be conscious of what you're absorbing. But I do miss people. Can you imagine Fruit Fling Switch Edition? I would cry. I would be able to show people, like, on the Switch, like, hey, this is my game that me and one other person made for the Switch, for the Nintendo Switch. Like, what a dream. I'm working on it. Sounds cool. Fruit Fling virtual reality. I am so down for that. That sounds beautiful. It could be like dodgeball. It could have like two sides. I'd play it. And then I'd probably get really sick. VR makes me sick. Hi, Facebook. I'm gonna go now. This is the game we were talking about. I'm gonna finish it up. That's Buddy. He's a good boy. Yeah. But I'm on Twitch, twitch.tv/PandorasEyes if you ever want to check out my show. Haven't been feeling the greatest lately, but I am working on that. Working on my physical therapy, and I should have a more consistent schedule very, very, very soon. I am scheduled on my Twitch if you want to check out when I'll be on. I am there. I am also on the Discord. I'm going to start posting my schedule there, the Pink Room Party Discord. Yes. So if you want to watch my journey as a content creator and see what all I do, you can come check it out. It's for free. It's just like a social media account. It's free, and you sign up and you come to my show, and then I give you stickers like fruit, like fruit emotes out of the video game, like this guy. You can go to Twitch, and then this guy is in my chat, and he's for free for everyone. So if you see this, and this brings you to my Twitch chat, please let me know by posting this guy in the chat and then telling me. And then I'll be like, oh my gosh, wow, it worked. It'll be like magic. Yeah, okay, so I'm gonna go. Have a good day. Oh, it's been a long time since I've done the whole shebang, the whole update, all the social medias, and do live feeds. And I don't know, I was just kind of like in this like meditative tank where I just kind of went inside my body and then just focused on moving stuff around. I felt like I just kind of like came out of that and looked around and was like, it's Friday. Wow. Oh, Star Fox! Dude, if you could stream Fruit Fling on your stream, that would be so cool. I would so watch that. And then I'd really would probably wonder how you got so far in the game, because I'm sure you're much farther than I am. I'm actually not the best at the game I made. So it's going to be something where other people are going to be a lot better at it than I am. Ys. The series Ys. I haven't heard of this. I don't know what it is. Oh, you say now I'm like level 3. I am pretty far in it, but there's like, I remember there being one level that I literally had to like have a sit down conversation with the other half of my company, and I was like, alright, we need to talk about these cherries because I can't get past them, and considering that I know who to talk to about that, it was bad. Because it was also like a game glitch there for a bit. They'd get stuck on the blender and you couldn't get them off. So that was my issue. Yeah, but yeah, that's the only time I've had to like say anything. I think the rest of it's solid. I mean, I've had people that were in Las Vegas when they went to the show I was at and they downloaded it. Some of them got really far really fast. It's really interesting because some people get really far in it and some people can't get far at all. It also has like a little bit of inspiration from the Flappy Bird mechanics, just a bit. I did take note about how everyone lost their absolute minds over that. Do you remember that? Were you there? Where were you when Flappy Bird came out? Gosh, that was such a weird time. I don't know if you remember the Flappy Bird thing, but the guy that created it, like, he was getting like death threats and stuff. It got real weird. Yeah. But yeah, side note, the mechanics in that definitely were kept in. I kept those in mind when we were talking about how to do it. It was really interesting. It actually started off as Devin, the other half of the company for Hidden Garden Games, talked about this concept that he had for a game, and it included like garbage and a conveyor belt, and then my main thought was to make it as aesthetically pleasing as possible, and then I also thought, well, what if this mechanic like has a bit of the inspiration of why the Flappy Bird thing worked so well. So we did that, and he was really awesome. He was really cool. He was totally down to try anything, and we went forward with the fruit kind of theme, and I think it worked out really well. I'm excited with what we've made, and I want to show more people, and I want to play it on the Switch. I want to like hand this off to streamers to do, because I would love to, like, I don't know, maybe I could have my emotes super cheap available, and people could download my game and then download the emotes, and then people could do the whole fruit fling thing, where they fling it in the chat, and they also like get to watch people play it on stream. Could be cool. I want to see like who gets really good at it. I bet my buddy Optometron, I bet he'd get really good at it. He does all the Mario Maker stuff, like the super extremely difficult levels. Like, it's just nothing. He's just like, yeah, it's chill, it's fine, it's cool. And he's just like on the screen like, all over the place, doing like 80,000 things. It's really, it's a cool dynamic to see. Just like master level chill. I say I need to play Fruit Fling more, but I rarely play games on my phone is all. It's actually the only game I have on mine. Well, that's really flattering that it's on your phone at all. I really appreciate that. And I understand that. Like, my phone, usually, like, the battery's not the best. So it stays at, like, 1% a lot. Like, almost all the time. So it's a bit of a pain. I get that. Maybe it'll be coming to a Switch near you soon. What I think is really cool is just like the amount of people that I've ran into that say that they would do streaming if, really if they just had a little more encouragement, I guess, and access to the equipment. So it's really cool, like, the more I do this, the more I see people like trying it out, and it's really nice. Yeah, so I definitely, like, if you're stressing about numbers, or anything like that, just remember it does take time, and it's exhausting. I'm so tired. But if you ever want something that, you know, is going to help you with your streaming process, Star Fox, you've helped out the community so much. Just let me know. I do like graphic design stuff and whatnot. I think it'd be cool to like build each other up. Be nice. You say you would stream fruit fleeing? Ah, that's so cool. Whenever you reach affiliate, how about we do this? If you want, you can use the fruit fleeing emotes. If you have other emotes that you want to use, that's totally cool too. But if you wanted like a starter set, that I think would be like pretty generic, pretty like safe safe for like whatever kind of genre that you're wanting to do. You're more than welcome to use the fruit fleeing emotes if you want. I could send them your way when you get to that point. Don't even know how to emote. Well, first steps first. If you're really wanting it, we gotta get you to affiliate first, because they don't let you have the emotes until you are affiliate, unfortunately. But once you get to that point, like, you'll be set. I got all kinds of emotes I'm happy to share. They're like stickers for the internet. It's cute. But for like the general access, the general public, I would definitely prefer to do just like a tiny incremental amount of monies for such an endeavor. I've actually thought about making emotes for different people, but like generic ones, like ones that I think are fun or cute that could be used by anyone, and then having them available for a very small cost, and do like packs, do like sticker packs that are generic that people could just buy from my internet shop for this internet thing that Twitch does, where you can take these digital stickers and put them in a digital chat. I'm still trying to process it all. It's a lot. It's a whole lot. But I dig the emotes. I like them. I know how to make them. Yeah, so that's coming up too. But if you want help with your emotes when you do get there, good sir, I'd love to help you out. It'd be great. The dino stickers, yes. You say, I'm gonna put those dino stickers from your shop on my PS5 or something. That's awesome. Yeah, they're made for consoles. You can put them on vehicles, phone cases, all the fun stuff. Just flat, non-porous surface, anything of that nature, you should be good. But all of that is getting sent out Monday. Orders are going out Monday. They were a bit more delayed than I would have liked, but the body has been very needy lately. So, been focusing on that. But I am really excited because I've got a lot of stuff that I've used for decals, and I think I can just go in and use them as emotes if I just adjust the size. So I'll try that out too. I might just have like a full stock of emotes just like casually ready to go. Just have to go in and save them as like a teeny tiny file. We'll have to see. Which would be nice, because that's how I ran like an entire art business before the world shut down and I lost my business. Yeah, and I had to start from fresh. But if I could take anything that was from the before time and have it make money for the now time. That would be cool. I've got a lot of files to go through. I've just been dealing with like the physical space for a bit because it's been a lot. Just too much. For too long. It had to be addressed. So you don't know how to get subs. So subscribers and emotes you can only get when you're a Twitch affiliate or partner. And affiliate is like on the way to partner. You don't have to do partner if you don't want to. From what I found thus far, from what I know, the main difference is if you are a partner, Twitch will push your stuff more, but you're not supposed to live stream on YouTube as well as Twitch. So me personally, I'm probably going to opt out of that and just stay affiliate so I can do both. Because I've seen the money-making power that Marc has so casually orchestrated to work in his favor through YouTube, and I would love access to that. That sounds nice. Yeah, so subscribers, after you do get affiliate, everything that I have read, everything that I have researched and just kind of observed, it's all about interaction. If you can find an interesting way to encourage interaction and to just reward people for going to your particular show, that's usually the best way to go. My show is nowhere near where it's going to be, and I want to very much specify that. This is what you get with like cripple Pandora. This is me like hobbling over to stream and then just doing like the best that my body can do at this point. But especially with like having to learn everything on the fly. But in the future, like my stream personally, I'm going to start incorporating more like giveaways for my subscribers, and that could be physical products or digital files. And I would just recommend making it to where focus on being a host. You're a host and you're throwing a party. And then if you want people to have a nice time at your party, arrange the music, encourage people to take care of themselves, like eat food and drink water and whatnot, as one does at parties. And then also just make it to where like you're having a good time and relaxing. And I would do like party favors, like gifts. Just something that you can incorporate, and it doesn't have to be expensive. It doesn't have to be like way over budget or something extensive. Like, for example, I'm not done with it, but
I hope you guys are having a lovely...
This is my subscriber board, and this is just, like, anyone who's ever subscribed to me, I'm gonna put them on this board. And if this would work for you, Star Fox, please feel free to use this. It's kind of like the same idea as the Valentine's Day cards, like in middle school, super cute stuff. This is just like a thank you. They get to be a part of the show now, like forever. And I might make it to where if these people buy stuff in my shop, if they want me to, I can send them their star. That would be cute. But otherwise, I'm just going to keep them as a part of my setting. So this space and the framing that you choose, you could really use that to just show your appreciation for the people that do show up to your stream. But I do think making a schedule of events is really beneficial. I didn't really do like a schedule for a long time because I was just kind of like on the fly. Like, what do I know how to do right now? What can my body do? But since I've started setting like more of a regular schedule, Like, that's like how it's supposed to start snowballing for people to like start remembering that you're on the internet. And make it easier for them to tune in. So if there is any way for you to do like more of a set schedule, that should help too. Yeah. You bought one of the sets. I want to say it was the colorful one. I can check real quick. You got the colorful one. I keep having to remind my spine to like be in proper position. From the before time, the long, long ago. Yeah, I'm still trying to process time, to be honest. I've tried to like catch up and I think it's just like overwhelming. Hey, you know what? Good point, good point. Thank you for the posture check. Appreciate it. Gosh, you know that a ridiculous amount of offices close at like 4 o'clock these days. It's stupid. Just a side note. I had to make a lot of phone calls today, and I spent 2 hours trying to get in contact with someone. And all I got out of that 2 hours was another phone number to call, and then they're not even going to be open until Monday. So, yeah, that was frustrating. It's nice to be here with you guys. This is much better than the 2 hours of waiting room music. You got phone calls today and they were telemarketers. Gosh, I get them so bad. I just block them. But they keep finding me. They keep calling me and I don't know how to make it stop. It's frustrating. I want to watch The Land Before Time. I like dinosaurs. I've got another dinosaur decal that I'm almost done with. I think like it just hasn't clicked in my brain yet, but I can actually whip out designs really quickly if I don't have to worry about them being like able to be made into decals, which is what I've been doing for years and years at this point. And I think when that clicks, like I'm just gonna fill up a shop really quick. Just gotta make it to where my drawing monitor doesn't lag so much anymore. I'm gonna get a black pen. Yeah, not pencil, pen. Gonna get a black pen and finish this up. And that's gonna be good to go to Scourge. I have a good feeling about this pen, but I'm gonna try it anyway. That's not bad. I mean, it's like struggling. Okay, we'll try a different one. This one's bunk pen. Not good. Oh yeah, this one should be good. These pens are always really good. just gonna highlight a couple of things. So she comes out of the background just a bit more into the foreground. It's just looking at it like this, it can be a little overwhelming. There's a lot going on. And I think this is the final step that I was really afraid to take with a lot of my paintings. But I think I'm there now. Just doing the black outline like I want to do, like I feel is right. This pen is struggling a lot. It doesn't want to work, but I need this to happen. This is also really weird paper. It's very expensive paper. I didn't pay for it though. I got it out of college. They had a bunch of paper for projects, and I just grabbed a bunch for a bunch of projects. It wasn't not allowed. I wish this could focus. You could see all the weird stuff going on. I'll take a picture of it though, like the fancy camera, and then you can see it better on other formats. I like that the music is a little weird too with the theremin, and then it's like a little clown girl. Joey, hello! Bringing the tentacles to the chat. Thank you. I appreciate it. It's just like, thanks for the tentacles, good sir. Here's my little lady. Just going to Scourge. This pen wants to give up and I won't let it. I do think I need to find a different form of laying down this color though, because eventually this is just going to go through this. Let's try this one. I missed it. Oh, what? Oh, yeah. You're talking about telemarketers using, like, actual numbers from, like, local areas? Yeah! That shit is super predatory, and I don't know how it's legal, to be honest. Yeah, they'll find, like, numbers that are up for grabs in your local area, and then, people are like, ah, this is a local number, I can trust this more, and, ba-bam! Telemarketers. It's really stupid. Come on, man. Why? The quest for a marker that works. Oh wait, I cleaned! I know where working markers are. Oh, this is exciting! This opens up so many more possibilities. I haven't got to even use some of these, and some of them are fancy. I got this one at a convention. These people were really nice, and they had such a nice booth set up. And they had so many different art supplies so much different art supplies, different kinds of art supplies, and writing materials. And gosh, this isn't even open. I can open it. I'm gonna open it. This is so cool. It shows you like what kind of like pen it is. I know it's kind of hard to see. It's like dummy thick or small boy. Let's go with the brush one. Let's go for the brush one. I like the variety it can supply. Ooh. It's brand new. Fancy. She's coming out almost a little slime girl, which I'm totally cool with. I'm also experimenting with my drawing style more and seeing what I can do with that to where it's actually like stylistically animated. So I am comfortable with anatomy. I think I have it down pretty well, and I think I'm ready to start bending it and making it what I really want. I like the pacing of markers. This is nice. It feels a lot faster. Like I don't have to wait for drawing times. I follow one person on Instagram. He uses markers to color shoes. And I thought that was brilliant. He just sands down the shoe first. Just makes it really smooth. Smooth shoes, fault painting with markers. Yeah, there she is. She's doing stuff. I'm just reading chat here, just catching up. Hey, look at my thing. I did some stuff. I did a thing. I did drawing. Oh yeah, Joey saying you had to calculate how old you were because you forgot. I forget a lot, and people ask me a lot. I don't really keep track of it, to be honest. Okay, so I'm gonna do a black outline. I'm gonna do a black outline on the outsides. And then this is good to go. I like how this has turned out. What's going to be nice about this is the original will just have all of this texture and all of this random detail that a print just won't be able to show.
Yeah.
Let's get a little closer.
Yeah. Woo. That's pretty good. Pretty goddamn dope.
This framing is ridiculously hard. Hang on. Oh my goodness. It looks weathered now, and now I love it. Alright, we're gonna make her face a little more bold, and she's good to go. Ta-da! They see it. That's her. She's done. She's good. Goodbye. Wait. Dots. Yeah, okay. Now she's good. Yes, much better. It looks almost like a Persona card, which is really cool. Yeah, I think that one's going in the shop. I might do something more to it later on my drawing monitor. My pens. Old folks may always make me feel so young. Star Fox, I forget how old I am all the time. It's not just an old people thing. Oh, yeah, so this one, Scourge just like gave me money, and I was like, I'm gonna make you a custom thing and ship it out to you. And so that's what this one is. This one is because Scourge gave me a budget, and I was like, this is what I can fit in that budget, and I just did whatever. So I'm sending this off to him, and probably gonna make some prints. I'll scan it. It'll look a lot nicer than it does on here, because this is like not gonna focus or pick up any of the detail or all the fun stuff. But yep, this is getting shipped out. Prints, probably like, I don't know, maybe edited prints, but prints nonetheless in the shop. I'm gonna check this real quick. Interesting. So this is what it looks like for live. So I can't remember when I was scheduled until, but I'm starting to feel it in my old lady bones. So no, stop it. So I'm gonna stream for a bit longer, but after that I'm gonna like eat food and rest and stuff. Oh, you want me to boop a Franklin? I got you.
Sometimes you gotta go after it.
Boop boop ba-doop.
Sometimes you gotta get it going.
It's like Franklin is giving you a pep talk. His little boob. Oh, you want me to give Wilbert a hug? Okay, can do. And then I'll also refresh the mushrooms. They need it. Oh, I've got new mushroom growth too. I'm gonna show you. Let's give Wilbert a hug first. Okay, so in my cleaning frenzy, I don't know where his little hat went, but here's Wilbert, and I love him, and he's the star of the show. Yeah. He's a little Wilbert. He is so excited to see you. He just can't contain his excitement. Let me show you the mushrooms.
Oh, interesting. Yeah.
Alright, friends. We have new mushroom growth. Ah! The other ones became too dry. But I kept at it anyway, and oh my gosh! Okay, this down here, this is spore growth. It looks kind of slimy, but this is like... Here, let me... Okay, let's see if you can get a look at this. But this slimy bit down here, that's actually spore growth. It's a little bit opaque, but that's where some new mushrooms are going to come out. I've been working really hard on making the environment more habitable for the mushrooms, and I think I'm about to see a whole bunch of them. I'm really excited.
Yeah.
Whoa! There's some new stuff growing over here. Wow, all of that looks activated. This is so neat. Yeah, little mushrooms. They're getting refreshed. And this maintenance is how we've been able to produce life. Okay, so basically, whenever I had the space heater going all the time, I just couldn't keep those mushrooms alive. They would pop up and they would start growing and they would just like shrivel up. They look like the souls in the jars from The Little Mermaid. Like when Ursula has all the little like dudes in the jars, like all mummied. Yeah, that's what my mushrooms kept turning into, and I got really sad. We do need a Wilbert emoji. You make such a good point. I've thought about this a lot lately, and I think that's going to be, if nothing else, what we can try to do tomorrow. I want to bring like some video games and all kinds of other stuff, but it kind of just depends on like how the body's doing. But we will be doing some stuff tomorrow, so I don't know. Maybe we could fit in like doing a Wilbert rough draft if nothing else, and I could finish it up when my stuff stops glitching and I can figure out why it's not working and it's consistently lagging. But once I get that fixed, a Wilbert emoji, 100% yes, please. That would be so fun. And I've noticed you guys doing a narrative with it too. Oh, I love it. It's so cute. And then we can make it to where he's got like little hats and he's got different outfits. He could have like scarves and stuff. And he's going to have a whole series on TikTok where he's doing his noir thing. And we can make like a black and white one just for that. So many things planned. But we're going to get to it. Gosh, my legs hurt. So I was talking to a person younger than me and I realized they didn't experience 911 or how the government got us in yet another pointless war. Yeah, there's... I have noticed that, like, it seems like with every generation that comes up, honestly, like, they get more hopeless the younger, like, more and more younger, like, as the generations go on. Because they can see the world falling apart, and then they can run the numbers too. And they're like, oh, this is very bad, and I just got here. What do? And most people end up just trying to cope with that forever, and they end up not being able to really dig into like the more elaborate parts of society because they're worried about other stuff like how to eat. So the music got louder. If it was like too much, I turned it down for you. Okay, yeah, kind of drowning me out. Thank you for letting me know. Yeah, I turned it down a bit. Yeah, I'm doing a Wilbert emote. I'm gonna do it. And then we'll have him for the chat and in the Discord, and it'll be so cute. We'll have multiple. We'll have a whole bunch. Oh. He did this at one of his shows. I think it was in Amsterdam. He did like a skit where he talked about a dog barking. It was cute. It ended with him talking about treating animals well. I was like, wow, what a stand-up guy. I'm just looking at chat right now and stretching my neck. Down. I gotta say, with 2 streamers in the house that are also studying how to do streaming, we're going through some data like you wouldn't believe. It's really frustrating because I didn't even know that there was like a cap until last month. And they were telling us like, hey, you're using a lot of this. And I don't know what the big deal is, to be honest. It's just part of it, I guess. Gen Alpha. That's weird. Interesting. No, like, after we use so much, I guess, like, upload speed, upload data, download data, whatever, they say we have to pay more after so much is used. But it's also, like, I know it's not that hard to just give people access to this. This is just, really grimy, really frustrating. Because it's also like, what do you expect people to do right now? Maybe we should make it a little easier for people to stream. Especially with the, you know, people not being able to, like, I don't know, make income. So that was something that ran into. And my internet is not cheap. It's pretty frustrated. You say you've never had that issue. You're already paying $115 a month just for internet. Yeah, that's about how much mine is. But I guess it's just because like 2 people are streaming. Streaming goes through like some dummy thick data real fast. Just like Mo's through it. God. I have muscles in here. It's weird. Gosh. Being able to do facial expressions again, that'll be nice. Alright, friends. It is 11:54. I think we're gonna finish out Marc's stream and just chill together, and then I'm gonna end the stream. So if there's something that you want to talk about, if you'd like to tell me about some of your favorite movies, some of the music that you're listening to, tell me about your day, now would be the time to do it. Got a little bit of time left. I'm gonna get some more water because I'm already out. If you haven't hydrated, please do so. We're mostly liquid. Let me turn this up.
Back up. Back up. Back up. Back up. Getting tired of the shit. I'm getting tired of the shit. Getting tired of the shit.
I see your hydrate, Star Fox. Thank you. Thank you for that.
I'm getting tired of this shit. I'm turned on by the shit. I'm turned on by the shit. Back up.
I drove a backhoe from 1976 at 45 miles per hour up and down your road today. It was fun. I don't know if that's that sounds terrifying, to be honest. gosh. What? Because what if it flips over?
Back up. Yeah. Yeah.
I drove that backhoe back in 1976. I also drove that backhoe. Wow.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
This is nice. Dude, Mark is getting fit. Like, really fit. Like, I've noticed.
Looking all normal. What the fuck you doing there? Looking all normal. Looking all normal.
I've noticed he's getting definition that is exceptionally hard to get to. Like, he has it in his fingers. He's always, like, had it in his fingers. Like, when he presses down on his keyboard, he can do, like, access, like, a lot of different muscles here. But I've noticed it's coming through in the face, too. I'm wondering if he's doing calisthenics, because that's what I'm doing, too. It's exciting. If you haven't ever heard of it, I recommend calisthenics. They, like, basically fine-tune your body to have it connect together really well. And then you can do stuff. It's fun. And then you can have a functioning body.
I love you guys. Thank you for being here. Thank you for tuning in. It's a pretty fun little beat. Try to just do it one more time. Just get it nice and right. You know what I mean? Get a nice little... That's it? What the fuck are you talking about? That's it. I'll tell you something about that's it. You think you had enough? 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 You think you're gonna walk around like that? You think you're gonna... Yeah, okay, so, yeah. Hey, 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 hey. Back up because you're getting too fast. Back up because you're getting too close. Back up, I said you need you to be. Back up, I need you to be near. Back
Joey
up.
says maybe my dad did. He owned his own construction company back then. That's cool.
Back up. Back up. Back up. Back up. Back up, I need you to be in. Back up, I need you to be up in this bitch. Back up, I need you to see it when I switch. Back up, I need you to be
So your arms, hands, and all that are the way they are because of the work you do on vehicles. That makes sense.
Back up, martini with a little lemon. Back up, back up, back up.
1953. That's my birthday too.
Back up.
I'm just gonna start telling people I'm like
Back up.
from the 50s and just not explain.
Back up. Back up.
Imagine being a woman in the 50s and then being like, nah, I'm good. Just like astral projecting the future.
Enough with your please and thank yous, I don't need that. We had dinner at the club and we're dancing. We're dancing up inside the club and I'm romancing, and I'm feeling this shit is so real. Real. Yeah. 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 Oh, yeah. Yeah. Do it. Work it. Work it. Rock it. Rock it. Rock it. Rock it. Rock it. Rock that hip. Rock that shit. Rock that hip. Rock that shit. Rock.
I miss hanging out at conventions. Like a lot. If I can get some, you know, security through the vaccines coming through, I would go back. I don't know if I would just do attendees or do selling, but I'd like to see everyone again.
Back up. Back up. Back up on my goddamn pussy. Back on up on my goddamn pussy. Back on up on my goddamn pussy. Back it on up on my
What's really wild is I went to Dallas.
Back it
Okay,
on
hang on,
up on my
I'll tell you a
goddamn
second.
pussy. Back it on up on my goddamn pussy. Back it on up on my goddamn pussy.
like, I
Alright,
went
guys, that's it.
to Dallas. I went to where he lived. Like, I did conventions where he lived. And I think it's wild that I could have, like, randomly popped into a restaurant, and this guy could have potentially been playing out at one of the restaurants. And now we are watching him on my stream. What a weird twist of events. I gotta say, like, a year ago, this is not what I pictured I'd be doing. I had no idea this was even, like, in my radar. It's just kind of happened.
Sometimes you need to hear it too. I love you. Have a lovely night, everybody. Sleep tight. Don't you fucking dare let those bed bugs bite, or else I'm gonna fuck you up. You let those bed bugs bite. Alright, good night, y'all.
He's super driven. He's doing all kinds of other stuff right now. Oh, you guys are talking about conventions? Yeah. Gosh. It's so, now, after being a vendor, it's hard for me to look at a convention and then not try to calculate how much money I could be making. So I think I might try to do, like, a couple for selling and then maybe go to, like, a couple with some friends. Because it'd be nice to, like, actually just attend one. Wow. Which never happens. I think it just depends on the convention, though, if I'd want to do that or not. Like Dragon Con, oh gosh, I'd love to vend and attend, but if I ever get the chance, I'm gonna vend, because, like, people go there and, like, sometimes they'll sell out their whole table on the first day, and then they just go attend the con, and that sounds like a dream come true. Yes, sign me up. The waiting list was like 3 years before all of this. Yeah. I think it would be so cool to go to conventions and then just, like, take you guys with me. And then I could show you all the cool stuff that I see and all the weird cosplays. It would be like whenever I went to conventions and sold stuff, but I would have you and the whole internet on my phone and just have you there with me. October, Retropalooza. The one you choose over every other convention. Interesting. What makes that one so much nicer? Why do you like that one more? People are ready to get out and spend their money. The ones that have money, yes. I'm sure. But I know for sure there's going to be, like, a stark contrast in those that were able to find stabilization and those that have just been, like the meme of the dog where he's just sitting at a table and everything's on fire, and he's like, this is fine. Yeah, that's been some people this whole time. But, yeah, I know for sure there are still people, like, buying stuff, doing stuff. So, cool. Yeah. If nothing else, maybe I'll see if I can, like, send my stuff with a vendor. You know, not like an artist, but like a vendor. Yeah. Star Fox, you say we're never locked down. Must be nice to not be crippled. But also thank you for helping make sure our society still runs. That's really nice of you. Oh, I need to hydrate. Hi, Rodney. Hello. Welcome to the chat. Joe, you say, I know for sure which cons will be at. Yes. And gosh, like, part of what's so appealing about those conventions is, like, I'm friends with so many of the people that help run them that it's like a party to go to those. And I think that's really part of just what conventions, like, did for so many people. It was like a reunion of friends, but also some people were kind of like family. And I definitely felt that with some of those shows. It's good to see you, Rodney. Joey, you see, because of lockdowns, people have been watching news shows. They wouldn't before, so a wave of new people are going to be coming in. It's a good point. Yeah, there's a lot of people that are figuring out what people do in the lifestyle when you don't go outside and you don't talk to people very much. So there's a lot of people that are going to be hopping on this train of nerddom, the nerds and what they like, and I'm sure it's we're gonna see so many different like societal shifts and cultural shifts just because of this, just around the world. It's going to be really interesting to see. You provide medical batteries. That's interesting. Oh wow! So you actually run a cosplay convention. Well, look at you, fancy. Well, all of us are like in the con circuit, I guess. Then, yeah, I did. Gosh, I would help run shows sometimes, and then I would mainly be an artist or a vendor. I'd go and sell stuff, and did that for a few years. And I was doing that right before the world shut down. Expoing my game in Vegas. Good times. I got to see the desert. It was so cool. I would love to go back. I say being a nerd is way more mainstream than it was 20 years ago. Yes, 100%. I think people are finding out that apathy actually doesn't make you interesting or cool. It really doesn't. Because what'll end up happening is if your entire personality is based off of acting like you're too cool for anything at all, when people get past the first like surface level of stuff, if there's nothing underneath that, if you have no passions whatsoever, if you don't like invest yourself into like growing yourself as a person, people are going to find out about that. And I think people are figuring out that like their life is so much richer with more fantasy elements, with more mentally stimulating elements going on. It's really hard to go back after that, because after you experience what it's like to like be so invested so passionately in a story and something that you relate to, and something that is artistic, that is world building, that challenges your thought process and gets you to like start navigating the world in different ways. I think once you experience that, you really don't want to go back. So I think this is going to be like a very positive ripple effect, if nothing else, from all the people that have decided to kind of branch out and see what this new technology has to offer. Because, I mean, that's what I'm doing, and I've found all kinds of new stuff that I feel greatly enriched my life in a very healthy way. Not all of it. By goodness, not all of it. But quite a bit of it did actually do a lot for me. And it is really interesting that, like, the nerd scene tends to, like, really work with that quite a bit. And so, like, the nerds find each other, and then they find out, hey, I like growing as a person. Mental stimulation, that's cool. What if we grew as a society? Yeah, all the other stuff that isn't just like a pastime. Like, I don't know. There's just like, when you talk about nerdy stuff, I think eventually we're gonna get to the point where it's like, okay, nerdy and all that, that was like an old terminology, because that level, that standard of like reading a book makes you a nerd. Hopefully we'll raise our standards on that, and it won't be such like a derogatory thing anymore, because I think that's already like becoming more mainstream, because the whole nerdy thing in general is now like pop culture. It's now cool and hip to be nerdy. It's just definitely different. But I know a lot of that comes from just like companies being like, hey kids, we're hip. Wow, look at us in our popped collars, and we relate to you. All of it's fake. Most of them don't care at all whatsoever. And yeah, like Santa came from the Coca-Cola company. It's a thing. Like the one that everyone sees, the one that everyone knows is Santa. The Coca-Cola company invented the Santa. It's weird. Being a vendor is how I met Joey. Yep. That's how I met most of the people that I know at this point. It was either college or it was conventions. Because I didn't really socialize outside of that. I was just always like on the grind, just trying to find my thing that my body could do that would elevate me and continuously like support me. And I was getting like more and more built up over time. And it was nice. And then it fell apart. And that wasn't so great. But then I started this. And now I found you guys. So this is cool. Hi. Thanks for being here. Yeah. So if nothing else, I mean, like, I'm still excited for, like, a new journey. I'm still excited for you guys to have the opportunity to be a part of it. Because before I tried this out, I didn't really have, like, a very open social network. So it's cool to be able to like have people cheering me on and being so nice, which you guys are, and I really appreciate it. Joey says to follow the money. Makes sense, man. Yeah, that's what the companies do. Oh, Optometron, hello! You know what? Let's just play like random. We'll just hop into a random place. Hello, people! Welcome! Look at all the Opto faces! Oh my god. Yeah, these are beautiful. Thank you for the raid! That was so sweet of you! My goodness, that's funny, because I was gonna hop off early, and then I didn't. Yeah, so for anyone that doesn't know, this is Marc Rebillet. Sometimes I just play his music while I do craft stuff. Today, we made horns. These are made out of polymer clay. They are not baked yet, but they will be. I'm baking them in batches like cookies. And some of these will be given away to subscribers. And some of them will be given away to people that share social media posts. Yeah, and then some of them will be available in my shop, my Shopify. But I'm going to make a whole bunch of them, and I'm really excited. And then I also made... I did like an original drawing for Scourge, because Scourge was super sweet, and he supported a lot of my stuff, and he's one of the first people to buy something out of my shop, so he threw money my way, and then I said, okay, here's stuff, and I'm going to ship this off to him, Scourge of Caprica, from the community of peeps, thank you. Yeah, so that's part of what we did today. Optometron, you say someone actually just rated you. That's beautiful. That's really cool. I love the love in the community. And for anyone that is like kind of new to Twitch or streaming or the whole shebang, rating is where you have your followers, your viewers, the people that are like checking out your channel, and then you basically put them all on a magic carpet, and then you shimmy that magic carpet over to another streamer, and that really helps them out a whole bunch, because Twitch is like, wow, numbers, neat, let's help you out by giving you stuff that helps you grow. So it's like water. You guys are water for me. I appreciate it. Opto, I love the memes, the emotes that you have, like the giant face. He's quite terrifying, but I like that you have them at all. You even have one where you have like glasses on. Ah, that's what I'm doing next. Right now I have some from my video game, Fruit Fling, which is like almost done. Yeah, that's my video game. It's free for mobile devices, and I know for sure it is on Android, and I think it might be for Apple. But me and one other person made that, and what we talked about on stream today a little bit is my journey to try to get this on the Switch, because Switch now has a section for indie gamers. We are Hidden Garden Games. We are an official indie gaming company, so that could be really cool. All of the emotes that I have are from the game. Oh gosh. My mouse is doing a thing. So hop over here. Alright, Joey says, I remember when you didn't know how to raid. Bold of you to assume that I still remember how to raid. I'm like 90% sure how to do it. You say it's just a Snapchat filter. Lamau. Think out of the box, get creative with them. Yeah, I have been like checking out the different filters that apps and whatnot provide, and it's really interesting. I'm going to, oh yeah, so I'm gonna be, this is still kind of loud, let me turn this up. Okay, so not quite, because my body's still like adjusting to physical therapy, but very, very soon we are going to start having stream parties on Saturdays, and these are going to be themed costume parties. So these will be something that I'll plan it at least 2 weeks in advance if I can, to where it'll be one day on Saturday for probably 6 hours or so. But there'll be like a special theme for that. And so what you can do if you want is you can dress up for the theme of the party, and then you can take a picture and then you could share it in the Discord. Or you could also share it on your own social media if you wanted. The first one is going to be circus themed. We're going to do clowns and big tents, and I'm working on stuff back here. It's taking a long time. But we'll have circus themed stuff for a costume party, a stream party. I'm going to do video games and music along with everything else if I can. Everything should be set up and good to go by that point. I think we're past the troubleshooting phase. So I'm ready to like make things bigger, make it large and flashy and fun. And if you guys want to participate, I'm going to be dressing up as my marionette character. There we go. Yeah, so the dress is over here. This is almost done. And by almost done, I mean it still needs a lot of work, but I've done a lot of work, so relatively speaking, it's not too terribly bad. But this is Miss Marionette. She's a character that was created to personify Ehlers Danlos. That's what I have. And that is my good to the world, is to do awareness for this, because this is something where if people know about it, they can actually do something about it. You can do daily life changes that will help you like be able to function. And this is something that like I'm studying a lot. I'm doing my best to figure out a more holistic approach to how to address this and how to fix it, but then also how to tell people without them just like freaking out. And so that's what Miss Marionette is. She's a marionette, but she's also very clown-like. So she's going to be showing up for our first costume party through Twitch, through streaming. It'll be like a streaming costume party, and she's gonna be ready by then. Yes. And if you want to dress up, I'll be sharing pictures of her. I'm going to do a modeling shoot of me in the full outfit, and I'll be sharing all those in the Discord and all my social medias. And I'd love to see if you want to dress up too. It could be so fun. We could like cosplay together like people do at conventions, but we could do it for streaming. I want to, so I'm doing it. And then if anyone wants to join in, you're more than welcome to. Put your back over here. I'll put the balloon in here. It's like nice and airy. Yeah, so those are the plans. Let me go back on chat. Star Fox Rain, you say, okay, I gotta open next few days, so I'm gonna see if I can get some sleep tonight. Just might stay up and play video games. I feel that, like especially if I have a hard time sleeping, it's already like my brain doesn't want to justify spending that much time of my life sleeping anyway. So I get where you're coming from. If you can't sleep. But if you start thinking about those video games, it's probably going to make it harder to sleep anyway. You'll dress up as something a little really scary, like a Texan. Okay. Alright. Look here, Plague. If you keep throwing around these Texas insults, I'm gonna dress up as Sandy Cheeks and I'm gonna sass you. How am I gonna dress up as Sandy Cheeks? I don't know. I'll find out. I'll probably use the internet to maybe do like a filter or something. But you keep like roasting Texas. Oh, I know. I could draw Sandy. And then I could do... I'm gonna make you a video. It's gonna take a little bit, but I'm gonna make you a video. Yeah, it'll be fun. Okay. So, that's my show. I am going to get off here because I'm going to be honest, I'm real tired. But I will be back with the energy and the hype and whatnot. I'm going to be here tomorrow at 8 p.m. If you want to check out what I do here, you're more than welcome to join. I'd like to have you here. I should have my horns baked by then. And maybe I can model them for you. I can show off what they look like when they're done. Yeah, more of those coming soon. Yeah, but that's me. Pandora's Eyes. Thank you, Opto, so much. And for everyone that came out to see where Opto was rating. I appreciate it. I know sometimes it's very random. But, oh, Opto, you're so sweet. While you're here, Optometron, what is the best way to contact you? Like, if I'm like, I'd like to send Opto a message, where do I go? Because I know there are an overwhelming amount of messaging options at this point. And I know everyone has their preference for, like, where they want to communicate. Mine is usually Facebook Messenger. It feels a little more organized. Discord. Okay, cool. Okay, yeah, it's about to turn off Facebook because I can't keep up. Dude, I feel that, yeah. Facebook itself, but not Messenger. If you could you send me a message on Facebook, and then, like, I will be able to find you on Discord, and then I can start using the Discord, because I don't think I have you added on Discord. Cool. Absolutely. Sounds perfect. Cool. Because I want to start, like, organizing a schedule for gaming, and it's going to work a lot better if I know how to contact you. If you want to do that, I know we've talked about it quite a bit. I'd like to, like, make it happen, and I know the ball's in my court, so I'm ready to, like, do what I can to put together a gaming schedule for anyone that wants to participate. So, yeah, it would be cool to finally do this. I know we've talked about it a long time. Yeah, okay. Well, that's me. Thank you everyone for coming out. Pandora's Eyes, whatever you do, make sure you do it with love. Bye, guys.